Hi everyone, welcome to DY India Tech. Today we look installations of Harbor private registry on CentOS. So before installations and configurations of Harbor registry, uh, let me help you. What is the use of Harbor and what is the major role play Harbor? So Harbor is one of the open source registries which is very popular in private registries. With the help of Harbor, we can maintain our images in on-prem, or we can maintain centralize our images, which is helping to deploy in container platforms. So there is multiple registries available in the market, which is enterprise support or is license is required. This is a Harbor registry which can use for any platforms, and there are a lot of features available in this Harbor registry. So today we do the installations and configurations of Harbor. So let me begin. So I just log in my servers. Let me switch the user. So here I am using CentOS Stream RHL9 for installations of Harbor registry. So this is a fresh systems and fresh servers. So for installations is quite simple. So we have to just follow the steps for installation procedures. So make sure the target hosts meet the Harbor prerequisite. So let me see the prerequisite. So for this installations of this registries, minimum is required 2 CPUs, 4 GB RAM and at least 40 GB disk. Recommended is 4 CPU, 8 GB and 160 GB. To install this registry, we require this Docker engine, which is requires 17 or later versions. Docker Compose also we require 1.18 or higher versions. OpenSSL also used for certificate purpose. So for the installations of Docker, we can follow their steps. So I'm using CentOS. Scroll down, if you see here, so there is a procedures and steps is defined. So simply we have to just run this command. Now we are enabling this repo. So now is enabling the repos in my servers. So in my system is already installed this DNF plugin. Next, we have to take this repo. Now just I'm downloading this repo. The repo is downloaded. Now we have to install this Docker. So simply we have to run this command. dlf install docker-ce docker-ce cli container.io docker buildx plugin and docker compose. So now is preparing and installing the packages. Now the installation is done. Let's check the versions. Version is 28. Let me check the status. So it is not running. Let me start. So now my Docker service is running. Let me enable this. So I have done the installations of Docker and Docker Compose. So this both the packages is required for installations. So Docker Compose we have v236 and Docker versions. Docker versions we have 28. So as per the prerequisite, we are meeting our requirement. So we have higher versions. Let's move in next. So here is the latest packages you will get. So here I'm going to copy this link and downloading this hardware offline installer. I'm doing the latest versions. So I'm doing this. Let me first download my OPT locations, wget. So I'm just downloading this package from internet, which maybe take times. It's depending upon your internet. So here is everything is given as a documented. If you go through step by steps, so you will easily do your installations and configurations, which is quite simple. Do the installation and configurations, and it is very easy. Just follow the prerequisite and you have complete the installation. So now is 47% is downloaded. So now see my download completed 100%. Let me see. So now my packages is downloaded from internet. So after downloading, we have to just track the packages. The command is star hyphen xzvf star hyphen xzvf and then package name. Once we run this command, the packages will be extracted in the current locations. So now see the packages is extracted. So here simply is created this Harvard directory. Here backup underscore files. We have to take a backups for this YAML file. This is the original file. Copy this file inside for safer side. And then we have to just rename this sample file as a YAML because this extension we require in YAML format. After that, we require a few things. So my IP is 44. So I'm just making a host entry here, and I've decided my URL for registry regdyndiatech.com. I don't have a DNS, so I'm just putting the host entry to resolve this. And the same name we have to put in the YAML files. So I'm just putting here, this is a host name. So simply just remove this. And just copy this. So for installations, I'm just comment this HTTPS parameters because for now we run this registry on 80 port. Later, if you require, then we can enable this HTTPS. So there will be no changes required, only just mentions in the configurations files your domain name, and I just commented this, and so here I just want to change the password of server. So let me put. So I'm just change my Harbor admin password is a default password that I have removed that. For security purpose, I just change the default password admin @1234 and username is admin. And only just I made changes is host name. Let me save it. After save, just we have to run here. So it will check all these prerequisites. So this pulling the images and this require images is trying to download. Completed. All the images almost is completed. This image also completed. So it is pulling from public repository. It is getting warnings, so there will be no issue because we have just disabled. Now we have to run install.sh. So now it's checking this Docker versions and Docker Compose versions. Now loading the images. Load. So just wait for few minutes. Now see is loading all these required images. Network server container server logs created. Started. Container registry starting. Container nginx for accessing this. So server has been installed and start successfully. So let's see. Now see in the Docker PS all these container is running 38 seconds ago. So let me try this accessing this. Let me take the IP. So we are running for this server on HTTP admin @1234 major save. So now we have successfully installed our registry, which is latest versions 2.13. So simply we just install this server registry, which is running on containers. So now see all the container is running. So here is a logs or registry logs, or we have to portal logs. So every log here is capturing. So successfully I have done the installations. If you want to in more for registry, how we will configure and how we will make a secure this registry for deploying SSLs. So just let us know. So now we have done our server registry installation successfully. If you like this video, just share your friend and colleague. We will meet in next video. Thank you for watching DY India Tech. Bye bye.